Excellency the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister in charge of Cabinet of Council of Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia to deliver the keynote address, please.
His Excellency Dr. Kyokanyarat, Minister of Information. Excellency Senior Minister, Madam Dr. Randa Rosarita Nikan Wijendastusti, President of the General Conference of the Asia Pacific Institute for Broadcasting Development. Mr. Yang Min John, Director of the Asia Pacific Institute for Broadcasting Development. Mr. Director of the Vija Center from the Kingdom of Thailand. Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be with you all. Excellencies, distinguished national and international guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the inauguration ceremony of the 48th annual gathering, 13th AIBD General Conference and associated meeting in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia, hosted by the Ministry of Information of Cambodia in collaboration with AIBD. I would like to extend my warm welcome to all delegates to this gathering and express my appreciation to the AIBD and the organizing committee of the Ministry of Information for the effort in preparing for this event. This three-day gathering is of significance, further raising the spirit of solidarity, friendship, and cooperation among professionals in broadcasting, journalism, and related fields in the region. I strongly hope that the event will further promote professional ethics in writing, reporting, and broadcasting, the information and news in an impartial way and with strict adherence to code of ethics and the highest quality of ethical behavior, integrity, and dignity. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Cambodia has rapidly transformed from what the world knew as the killing field of year zero under the Khmer rule to a new society of peace, security, stability, and development, moving toward a prosperous future. Through the win-win policy of Samdech Mahasanapare Johor San, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Cambodia is now enjoying peace and political stability unprecedented over the past 500 years, providing the strong foundation of development aiming at livelihood improvement and poverty reduction. In 2013, Cambodia recorded a growth rate of 7.6%, and this is estimated to remain at between 7 and 8% for the coming years without overheating. Based on this high growth, Cambodia is ranked 5th among the developing countries that have realized their Millennium Development Goal, many of which we have achieved and some even surpassed. Additionally, Cambodia is moving toward becoming a lower middle income country in the near future and is projected to become an upper middle income country by 2030. These outstanding achievements could be attained thanks to the will and capacity of the royal government and the active involvement of the private sector and citizens from all walks of life in promoting development in all sectors, including the media. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I yet recall that we came up from scratch in the year of 1979, that we call it killing field of the year 0. So 35 years ago, we liberated the country, you see, and we have to rebuild our country from scratch. I recall this because in Cambodia, people cannot forget this regime of terror that lasts from 1975 to January 1979. When we rebuilt the country, we never lost sight to seek justice for the victim of this regime of terror. And you see, to find out justice in the system of international justice, to render justice and to prevent, to contribute to the prevention and the non-recurrence of the regime of terror in Cambodia and in the world. So I think a few days ago, you see, the ECCC, what we call the Extraordinary Chamber within the Court of Cambodia, that means the National Court with the participation and assistance from the supreme body of the world, that means the United Nations, you see, did deliver the judgment to sentence the 2 remaining most senior leaders of the regime of the Khmer Rouge, called Nuot Chie and Khieu Samphan, to life imprisonment. So this is a very great achievement. Why we say like this? Because this proves that we never lost sight to seek justice for the victim and to contribute to the non-recurrence of the regime of terror back to Cambodia or in other countries of the world. We can be proud. Why? Because the Kingdom of Cambodia, together with the United Nations, we make very important joint statement saying that this court, the ECCC, is has very well the international standard with due process of law and fair trial. I think with these 3 words, Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder, you see, and the United Nations can be proud because we succeed, you see, to prove to the world that Cambodia, in partnership with United Nations, succeeded, you see, to set up a court, national court, with the assistance and participation of the United Nations, with the international standard recognized by the world. You see, a few days ago, during the day of the delivery of the sentence, we had received about 220 journalists from all over the world, including the most important media of the world. Yes. So I think so far, you see, the point that I would like to mention is that we liberate the country from the regime of terror. We rebuild our nation from scratch. We succeed to get a very good growth of the GDP, 7.6% 2013, and between 7 to 8% in the next year successively, you see. And we have the good success, you see, to set up the national court with the participation and assistance from the supreme body of the world, United Nations, and recognized as a representing the due process of law, fair trial, and international standard. I think this is our pride. Yes. And I would like to recall, you see, the initial philosophy of this court is to concentrate to deliver the trial to the most senior leader of the regime. That means the head of state, the prime minister, the chief ideology, the chairman of the National Assembly, and some minister. So this is the particularity of this philosophy of the ECCC. We thought that the rank and file can be tried, can be sentenced by other court. But the ECCC is concentrating, you see, to work with international standard, with due process of law, with fair trial for the most senior leader of the regime of what we call the Cambodia Democratic between 1975 to 1979. With respect to the media sector in Cambodia, the royal government has actively promoted freedom of the press and expression, where all types of media, both local and foreign, can write, report, and broadcast freely. All types of media. As a result, the print media have grown significantly from a handful in the year 1980 to over 600 today. You see the newspaper has been licensed. While the radio station have also increased dramatically, now close to 150, the radio broadcasting with license. Regarding television, we currently have 17 licensed TV stations, 14 of which are in operation. In addition, cable TV with numerous foreign channels such as BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, Russia Today, France 24, CCTV, and HK, Channel New Asia, and the national channel of almost all the ASEAN countries, just to name a few, has become very popular throughout Cambodia, including households in the rural area. You see, the cable channel in Cambodia, in the resident, people can watch close to 100 channels. So we can be proud about this. We are really the country of very that we appreciate, we hold up very high the freedom of media and the freedom of expression. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, now new media and social media are playing an increasingly active role in the global society. Yet, broadcasting remains in an important channel through which information, education-related programs, and entertainment are disseminated to billions of viewers. Broadcasting institutions in the Asia-Pacific region and beyond have also embarked up on serving their audiences through the internet so that they can catch up with the latest development and meet their need of information surfing around the world. I think when I read the word internet, I remember a few days ago I read an important website called Travel Plus Leisure, the very well-known website. I noted one very important point for Cambodia. You see, they have the list of classification, the top 10 best cities in the world for tourists. And we were happy because our Siem Reap city, Siem Reap Angkor city, you see the heart of the cultural tourism in Cambodia, because Siem Reap city with Angkor temple was classified number 4 in the world. Yes, number 1 is Kyoto, number 2 is Sakrestan, something like that. Number 3, Milan, one city in Italy. Number 4, Siem Reap, Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder. Yes, and then number 5 and number 6, and so on and so forth. Yes, we have the list of 10 top best city for tourists. You see, so we are happy, you see, and we can read this through the website very quick. Yes. Digital broadcasting is the next technological breakthrough that will completely take over analog throughout the globe in the very near future. For ASEAN, the member states have set the target to switch to digital broadcasting by 2020. This is another major task for AIBD to help its member to achieve this target. You see, frankly speaking, we have 14 TV channels in Phnom Penh, and some of them, they have been already equipped with digital equipment. You see, so they are waiting the central mechanism from the Ministry of Information, you see, to switch their analog equipment to the digital equipment very soon, because the private channel, they equip already with the digital equipment, and they are waiting, you see, the important day, you see, that the Ministry of Information make statement, now we start the digital TV. So I think it is also very good news for you and for Cambodia. You see that we can be proud. It is crucial to think about how to deal with these challenges. May I encourage AIBD to continue to closely cooperate with its member and partner in investing more resources in capacity building and training so that content provider and technology developer are able to cope with the daily increasing need by their audiences. I noted, see, with joy when Madam the President of the General Conference, she said that AIBD did train already about 1,000 professional people in the field of media, you see, and broadcasting. So I think this is a very news and very encouraging thing. And we are happy that the Ministry of Information did enjoy, you see, to send or to train its human resources, you see, in cooperation with AIBD, whether inside Cambodia or outside Cambodia. So I congratulate this cooperation, and I wish and I hope that there will be more and more fruitful cooperation in the future. But saying all this, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, you did very well understand how the royal government of Cambodia under the leadership of Samdech Hun Sen, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, how we appreciate, how we hold high the freedom of media and the freedom of expression in Cambodia. Through the very precious experience we went through so far from the past, maybe more than 30 years already, I think that it is important for me to submit to your attention one very important experience. When we push forward the freedom of in media and the freedom of expression, we should think also how to balance this. Because freedom without limit is also a danger for the society. Yes, because the freedom of one people will hit the freedom of the other. Yeah. So that's why through our experience, we noted that, you see, when we push forward the freedom of media and the freedom of expression, we should think about the different level of balance. From inner the country, you see, we can see first is the ethic for journalism, for the professional of media. The self-restriction is a very important to limit or to reduce or to prevent all kinds of abuses that human nature can come to. And over that level of self-restriction, of ethic, personal ethic, individual ethic, we come to the state regulation. It cannot be freedom without regulation, without law, you see. So the second level is the state regulation that media, you see, and the freedom of expression should also uphold. And the third level, there's something like the regional and international level of regulation. AIBD, you see, is I think, the one very important experience of regional cooperation. So my comment on this point, you see, is we have to balance the freedom of media and the freedom of expression with all the three layers of regulation that I just submit to your consideration. To conclude, I wish every success to the conference, fruitful discussion for all participants. Also, I would like to convey to Excellency, distinguished national and international guests, ladies and gentlemen, my sincere wishes of good health, great success, and family happiness. I now declare open the 13th General Conference of the Asia Pacific Institute for Broadcasting Development. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.
And it's in recognition of programs that are of exceptional quality that we receive from our members and affiliates. And it's our pleasure to present the winners of the AIBD Awards 2014 tonight. We'll begin with the winner for the first category, the AIBD TV Award 2014 for the best TV program on sports and social change. And the winner is the program A Singaporean Abroad.
Distance races. But can Singaporean Nick Leung turn sprinters into top-class cyclists?
The dream is to get the first African team to the Tour de France.
Nick's ambition is to build Kenya's very first national cycling team. But can this motley crew go the distance? Find out in A Singaporean Abroad, Tuesday at 8:30 p.m.
Round of applause, please. So I'd like to call to the stage the creator of the program, Ms. Pro. For the award-winning program.
In Huaitan, a mountain village in East China's Anhui province, people have been immigrating to Europe in search of work since the late 1970s. Hu Yongyang is one of the first generation of immigrants who worked in Italy for almost 20 years. After retirement, Hu chose to return home, while his sons and daughter remained in Italy continuing their family business. Even though Hu's grandchildren were born in Italy, he insisted on bringing his grandson back to Huaitan to learn the Chinese language and study Chinese culture, because of his concerns that Huaitan village will one day disappear if no one wants to come back. At present, about 70% of the villagers from Huaitan are working or living in European countries. After more than 30 years of hard work, many immigrants hailing from the village have become millionaires, bringing back millions of euros each year, helping their hometown earn the nickname of China's Euro Village. This program tells the story of Hu's family in Huaitan, revealing the hidden impacts of human migration on this rural village, aside from just economic growth.
And the winner is More to Learn, directed by Wang Wei and broadcast also by China Radio International. And we'll now see the trailer for the award-winning program.
More to Learn is a popular bilingual radio show on China Radio International's Easy FM. And in this show of More to Learn, we're going to have a concentrated discussion on how information technology has changed our life in general. As the internet has opened the door to an ever-growing information resource and provided individuals and small businesses here in China with various opportunities to thrive, we're going to talk about the good side the information technology has brought us. And with the popularity of smartphones, it has given us the internet and gaming in our pocket, helping us to stay in touch with our interests. So what are the most popular applications that people use here in China? And how has the smartphone in particular changed our behavior? And of course, when there's the good side of the development of a certain technology, there are some downsides. So we're also going to discuss about what are some of the other concerns information technology has brought us. You're listening.
ដកខ្សែមុត
All delegates come to the stage. Yeah. We have three rows.